Hi, good day, guys. I don't know when you're going to get this message, but it could be morning, it could be afternoon, it could be evening. If it's morning, good morning, it's appropriate. If it's the afternoon, then good afternoon is the greetings. And if it is evening, then good evening will be the most appropriate. I mean, what greetings to give you in all, wherever you find yourself, what category you find yourself in. I think I've extended my greetings to you. And for that reason, I think we're good to go. Um, my name is Butler Fifi Korte. Butler Fifi Korte. Oh, I'm at work on Sundays. I do work, so sometimes you find me this way. Anyways, I'm not someone who's fond of, I mean, sharing my thoughts on the about issues that is going on. This evening or this time, this moment, what I want us to think about or look at, I want us to look at something which is going on in society these days and see if I could share a little bit of my mind with you. It's all about men that go decide that looking at things that is going on around us about you staying with a woman that you love very much, you care about very much, and all of a sudden you get to a point where you think, oh, you're comfortable this time around, you're moving your life towards a certain direction that you think, oh, we are supposed to get something better going. Then, boom, it just goes like that. Trouble start coming. That's when you find out that one issue leads to other. The children that or the child that you think is yours is actually not yours. And when it happens, if you are not a man who is mentally strong, you might go in for other things. I mean, it is different when you're being cheated on as a person, whether be the female or male, but it is a whole different thing when you find out that a child that has been given to you, a child that you think you were fathering, a child that you have been responsible for so long time happens not to be your child. That has been necessary because recently, a few years back, we heard about Odati Lamte's issue, the former Black Stars player issue where blah 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 had a came out and it was very pathetic. I mean, anytime I watched the video when he was being interviewed, the man was crying and the tears was something. Yeah. But anytime you see a man crying like a child, it means whatever that got to him really got to him. Recently, also about a few weeks, certain news came about when they saw this Nigerian guy who they said committed suicide or disease stroke or something due to shock or whatever, because the wife that and the kids that he thought was his were not his, and as an actual a matter of fact were children that belonged to the lady's boss. I mean, a whole lot of things. And that information, when I heard it, I was laughing because look, the child. If you look at the lady's the picture of the man's wife boss, and you look at the picture of the man and the children. I mean, nobody should tell you that these children are are not the man's child. They are actually for the boss. But That's not what I'm even here to talk about. I'm here to talk about one thing that I saw recently that was circulating on social media. A certain married woman came to post something on Facebook that the husband is requiring for DNA of their kids, and she does not agree with the fact that the husband is requesting for a paternity test. So she's having at the back of her mind that she is going to divorce the husband after everything on some grounds that we'll get into pretty soon. And I unfortunately read some things on the Facebook when people were commenting about it. That's why I want this video to be shared among ourselves. Me, I don't even intend for this video to go out. I want this video to stay between those on our page. Let love lead family. I want it to be, if it goes to other page to fine, but I want us to talk about it, and I want us to look at this one critically, especially the guys here. I know most of us are not married. Please, having children and fathering children are two different things. If you're a man who want to have children and father the children, you are blessed in advance. But fathering a child that has been put on you, that hasn't belonged to you, is something different. So without me, going astray, the point that I want us to look at today, I want us to discuss why women get so worked up when their man or husband requests for paternity or DNA test. Some women or some of the women even sought for divorce after the result arrived. Some of them decide to sought for divorce when the result arrives. Now, these are some of the reasons why some of the women think it is not necessary to go for the men to go for DNA test. And I think this is just only but few from my field. Due to circumstances of empathy, I put myself in the shoes of women. I think these are some of the things that they are thinking. One, the first thing they say that they feel that when a man requests for DNA test, the man is disrespecting them. So put it at the back of your mind. As time goes on, when this video comes, you can also, I mean, bring your own thoughts to this video. Then we can discuss about it. So some of them, one, feel disrespected. Two, others feel their spouse has no trust in them. If moving say yeah, when their spouse asks for the DNA test, it means they don't trust them. And another set of another set of the ladies that I heard also feel that their secret might be made public. So these are the reasons why some of the women will be in the end say, hey, yeah, before he met you, she met you, she was, with a couple of guys. Nti bia anyɛ kora bia first born no deɛ anhwɛ a na nkɔyɛ wo dea. Nti no ɔmpene ma wonyɛ. So these are some of the reasons why some of the ladies wouldn't want to do the DNA test. My take on this is DNA test should be a must for any man who, one, want to become a father, has decided to be a father. Two, is on the way of becoming a father. Three, has decided to be a father. Once you decide these three things, DNA should be part of our life. Simple. Because, look, it is better you know early than to know late. So I think reforms will get there. I know that maybe definitely will get there. Reforms are going to come When as soon as a child is being born, a sample being taken, both parents they do a DNA test and all those kind of things. And by the time you realize, if you see early that this child is not yours, for me, out of sympathy, I might take care of the child a little bit, but I won't do it as I'm supposed to do it. If the child is not mine, the father of the child must father the child. Two, the reason why I think we should do this is to feel safe on any investment you make on your children. Yes, to feel safe on any investment that you make on your children. I can't be taking care of someone's child I haven't gone to adopt or allow to come into my house just because you went to cheat or you were bringing it into the marriage. Let's talk about it. If it's something that happened around, if I want to take you on, I can. If I don't, it is not by force for you to trap me to think that the child is mine. Some are even forced to marry people, and later they realize that the child that for which they were forced into that marriage was, as a matter of fact, not theirs. And a whole lot of things has come. If you're able to solve this one quickly as early as possible, it will save the trauma that you're going to put the child in when they are already grown. Because the man is a teenage plan that kind of attachment to the father. Then the reason why I think one of the reasons why I think the men should add DNA test uh, to their daily family, I mean decisions that they want to make in the future is to differentiate a good woman from those that are parading themselves as one. The fact that I'm saying the reason why I'm saying this is that there are some women that are very, very good. They are they are faithful, they are they are truthful and all those kind of things. Good attribute that you can give to a good mother and a good wife, a good baby mama or whatever that you want to call it in this our modern time. But are not when these things happen that oh one ne kunu ɛte nkyɛn you find it out and say mma no a ɔne ne kunu awɔ no koraa ɛyɛ ne kunu dea. Wait, there are some men also who know that as for them they can't give birth, but they are ready to allow their wives to go and do that. That one is different. It's a different thing altogether. But say only you are married. If you want to do anything, divorce, go your way, then you can decide to do whatever you want to do. Then they will cheat on the husband or they will go and bring in a child that is not the man's child, not adopted child or a step child. But whilst the marriage was going on, they went to sleep with another person, then brought the child and came to put the child on the man. The man does not know. When it happens that way, and the man finds out that the children that he is having with you are not his, the good women who have never done this, their husbands will begin to suspect them. That's one of the reasons why I want us to do this. That we know those that are doing it and those that are not doing it. So if your wife is doing it, you know that it is this woman that did it. It is not about you bringing it to public, but for us to know if I am with my wife and after everything I check maybe I check my children and the DNA, everything is cool. I'm going to respect my wife, continue respecting my wife. I'm going to, as it is, have more trust in her. Yes, more trust in her. All right. So that's just now. I'm coming to talk about what the three reasons that I give about the women that were saying that oh they did this because one They won't allow this to happen because of respect and all those kind of things and blah blah blah. The first thing I will say is that on the grounds of disrespect, you rather gain respect because these days the increasing cases of putting or getting pregnant and forcing it on innocent men has raised the increasing and alarming incident of disrespecting on innocent women in their relationship or marriage. The rate at which first mentioned and alarming, so it wasn't that alarming. Nowadays, when a woman says that she's pregnant for you, your own wife, sometimes you have to go back because when they listen to some of the things, or that lampty, to the extent say, even what brought the issue was Bakwa or university, the geographical location on person more accepted for the child to go to the university and look at the cover and buy at the end of the year, coach here. And Kwalam ɛnyɛ baako ɛnyɛ mmienu nkwalaa mmiɛnsa a wɔwɔ fie sɛ I'm the man of the house mmienu no mi de mi nneɛma nyinaa gya saa nkwalaa wei baako kora mpo ɛni hɔnom a ɛyɛ wo papa no wo dea. Do you know the kind of thing that this man would have gone through? So that being said, that's one of the reasons why I think nea ɔmo ka sɛ disrespect no it doesn't stand because say if you're finding out you're kɔne kɔyɛ mekɔne mekɔyɛ me kora mekɔyɛ me mo amane because when I go, I will know how to do it. Because I more money. All I have to do is that take some hair sample. They just give you some identification, all those kind of thing. What they need, I'll just take it there. They do it, all those kind of thing. They bring the result. After getting the result, I'll keep it, go and do it at another place again to compare the result. After doing it, I will do the last confirmation, the third one. All right. Until me finding out any I am a man. Look, I'm not going to disrespect you. It doesn't take anything from you. It makes me love you the more. It makes me know, say, I have a woman that I can put my head on. Trust me. Finally, the real side of me, I don't actually trust people. I don't trust anybody. I believe that if you want me to trust you, you have to show me reasons why I need to trust you. But on that ground, on this very ground, I can stand on it and say, me yere, me jinidi. The next one is that after the test, if the results comes in positive, you gain more trust from me as a man. At least he will know he's got a diamond at home. See, I find it out, say, when you BBS, you say, oh, okay, wait here. Your buy and let's not say a bobra, we didn't know, wait here. Ubi crap who be so make the women should also understand. Look, it comes to a point in society where the men, some of us, the men, will stand and support you. But on this one, I stand with the men. The reason why I'm standing with the men, and they say it is not easy as a man. If you are obeying 20 years, or first born in your best 20 years, or second born in best 11 years, echo, or matter, or what you hear, your DNA, back or crying your dear, echo you hear more. Then in semi or crampono, son, what who the kind of people that your wife has been sleeping with are. Look, so my final take on this whole issue before I wrap up is all men, Semenya, it is my mind that I'm speaking. I'm just telling you, all men, both married and single fathers, should normalize the act of going in for a DNA or paternity test of their children they think they have. It should be something which is normal. It doesn't spoil anything. So always can just go and have it done. Be free. It doesn't kill anybody. It doesn't take anything from anybody. It just solidifies what things. Nti sɛ mehu sɛ me ma no ni a wei yɛ me ma paa me mogya na afei deɛ ɛde nyame ase ne yɛkɔ so neɛ yɛyɛ naa ne yɛyɛ afei no po no meyɛ adeɛ koraa wonim sɛ mede wei gya wei a ɛyɛ me dea. Especially mmarima no a mo no polygamy ɛyɛ mo dɛ anaa mopɛ makɔdi wɔ ha makɔdi wɔ ha makɔdi wɔ ha makɔdi wɔ ha mawo wɔ ha mawo wɔ ha mawo wɔ ha. Nkwadaa no bi wɔ hɔnom a some recent ɛyi bi a ɛreba no ɛkyerɛ sɛ some of the children no, of those men that think mawo bebree mawo wɔ ha mawo wɔ ha bebree naa bɛhu ara sɛ wakasakasa no baako koraa ne ho ɛyɛ wo dea. Baako koraa mpo ne ho ɛyɛ wo dea. Nti ma yɛnhwɛ yɛn ho so yie na yɛhu deɛ yɛbɛbɔ yɛ bra. The reason why mepɛ sɛ bɛrima biara ɛyɛ no is because imagine being humiliated by a lady's family over a child that is later proven to be someone else's child. Imagine sɛ ɔkɔfo obi ba ɛna na wɔne no te ebi ama ɔtwe mpena ɛna nyinsɛn aba ne yɛafoɔ so atwe waa wonni bi yɛagye wo kwasiabuo sika yɛagye wo sei sika yɛagye wo sei sika. Bra wotua ne nyinaa wie kɔware ɔbaa no de ɔbaa no kɔ fie a 20 years later 30 years later biribi sie yɛkɔyɛ DNA sɛ akwadaa no yɛ wo dea. Woda owuo mpa so yɛkɔtwe biribi de abrɛ wo ma ɛyi ɔba no ɛsɛnyi wo life yɛkɔkyɛke a akwadaa no biribiara ne hɔnom a ɛyɛ wo dea. Ɛsɛ akwadaa no nyɛ wo ba. Do you think if on your sick bed you will get the strength to come out of the bed? So and now saa ahoɔden no it should be part of your life. Pɛ sika na yɛ DNA no na keep ɛnsɛ hwee ɔba no sɛbe ɔyɛ obubu ani koraa mpo a ɛyɛ wo ba. If the child is even a cripple, it is your own child, and you will feel proud that this crippled child is my own child, my own blood. You understand me? The next reason I may say yes, say after so much investment and care, you find out that at old age that you have been betrayed for ages. Maybe your baby, why you need baby, you ever find it outside. You have been betrayed at your old age. And Kulani be a dear. Sure that lamde. Yamin a boa no. Yamin no boa that lamde pa. And Kodati lamde sasimi is see and kinsia. And Kodati lamde would have been in his 80s and found out this. And Yamiado. She and the woman has no shame. She no more yeah. And yet caught any young people will be more. If he is as a strictly or that lamde naked at the mobile. So all that I'm saying, this video is just to share what I think, my thought, my unanimous thought. Who be here also bet me a throw comment na say na a group no more. Bet me a comment, bet me I inbox me fifibatler@gmail.com. Then you can bring your ideas and all these kind of things. If I have time, I will go through it and I also will respond. But and yes, yeah, this is my thought. All the men, don't fight me. As my mechanic, don't fight me. Don't fight me. And yes, sir, if you think you are too strong, the day that you know you are weak, you will be sorry. Don't fight me over this. The women also want here. If you don't have anything to hide, if you don't have anything to hide, allow him to do the DNA test. Both of you two should have, as a matter of fact. I mean, we've been watching this Judge Judy and all those kind of things. A woman comes to the court and be shouting, she'll be shouting all those kind of things. I see she's right and all those kind of things. Then the DNA test comes out and it proves that the man that she has been accusing and insulting, calling irresponsible and all those kind of things, is not even the father of the child. You know, ye na yɛmfa nto yɛ tirim woyɛ bɛrima a the moment yɛbɛka sɛ akwala no yɛ ho dea no som na gye na mmom no akwala no yɛwo no bɛtɔ fam mu a ansa na yɛbɛwo no wayɛ preparation ato hɔ ɛnyaa de no bɛtɔ hɔ no ɔyere nso mpo na ɔbɛyɛ a ɔnyaa de no bɛtɔ hɔ no mu apɛ gye akwala no mɔkɔyɛ DNA montaki ne sample momfa kɔ nkɔyɛ 3 places na yɛmfa result no yɛmfa yɛ dɛ bro wo nsa so no sɛ yɛwɔ ba a ɛno ara no wobɛtumi agazete kora mpo de aka wo nneɛma wo de ato wo de akyerɛ sɛ wei na wode wo sɛ sobɔ sɛ wei ɛyɛ me masene mu ba this is my blood You can feel proud to tell people that this is my blood. We can't fool. We can't be fooled when there is an avenue for us to seek for clarification. It's the American. I'm not telling anybody against anybody. I'm not tearing holes. I'm not tearing anything. All that I'm trying to say is that please, please, if your husband comes home and he say he want to do a DNA test, if you don't have anything to hide, this shouldn't be a grounds for you to file for divorce. It shouldn't be a ground for you to say, I'm going to divorce my husband. Please, let's take a cue from this. And I think I will have to end here. That maybe next time we'll be able to meet up and we'll have a proper discussion. God be with you all. Thank you very much. You can send me your personal messages or anything, any comment that you want to, and you can share our discussion on. You can send me a message for discussion on this very topic on Fifi Butler at gmail.com. Fifi Butler at gmail.com. You can inbox me at Fifi Butler on Facebook, Fifi Butler on Instagram, and that's it. All right. God bless you all. Thank you very much.